Refreshed. Choppity chop chop.
Roger.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
I don't have a unit I can send out in 49 minutes, so we're gonna have to wait a little while.
This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Oh, it's a side mission. Okay. Let's go. I still haven't found my favorite song in this game. Like, there's two key songs that I'm missing. I don't know where they are. Oh, hello, lady. Boats! Just casually have a giant mech sitting around at our base. Just, you know, it's what you do. What the... If this is the 1980s soundtrack for Metal Gear, if they made a new open-world Metal Gear Solid game for the 1990s,
We need evidence to prove our
what would
suspicions
this...
about
What would the soundtrack be
Enter
like?
Central Base Camp in Afghanistan and recover that AI pod. It's time we purge Diamond Dogs of that traitorous parasite once and for all.
I'm curious what it would look like. Grunge as fuck. Yeah, probably. I mean, if there wasn't at least one... I was about to say Backstreet Boys, Toy Box... there would be some really fun stuff there. Like, imagine an open-world remake of Metal Gear Solid 1, where the whole Fox Archipelago is playable for you. And instead of arriving with the Genome Soldiers already having taken over, you get to witness them take over the archipelago and the various military bases and training outposts in there. I mean, that would actually be a pretty fucking cool game, as a concept. Which would then build into the actual events of Metal Gear Solid 1 with all the boss fights and encounters and story, and... I would fucking play that. I would absolutely fucking play that.
Skullface has finally burned out. The world is rid of his existence at last. Was he still alive? You could say that. But you could also say he'd been dead for decades. What's that supposed to mean? Biologically speaking, it's hard to say how much was his life. Side effects from the treatment? No. The primary effect. Keeping a dying host alive as long as possible. That is the whole point. But in the end, he grew too dependent on his children. As if he had any other way to keep on living. He first underwent parasite therapy before the Soviet Union became his home. His body was horribly burned.
Thank you.
Fire washed across his thin young frame and stole his skin and his throat, even his lungs. Only through repeated therapies could the parasites keep him alive. Most of his life became something the parasites gave to him. And then he lost the ability to die. That is correct. The parasites live on past the host's death, still aiding cell composition. At that stage, there is no way to extract them from the host cells. There is no way of knowing when the last cell of Skullface's body would die. The only choice was to burn the whole thing. And his children, along with it. am one to talk. When my life is snuffed out, I expect you to treat my body the same way. And when I burn, I will truly be one with my children for the first time. You say there were 3 English vocal parasites.
According to Skullface?
Yeah. Skullface had 2 of the English strain with him. You burned both of them.
There was an oil fire. I tossed him in.
So that just leaves 1. And you tell me Skullface said he used it.
He said it was very close to me.
Very close. One of your comrades. Or someone ordered to kill you. Or he could have been speaking metaphorically.
Metaphorically.
Close to your spirit. Close to your heart. Someone who either loves you or despises you.
The second one makes a long list.
Whichever it is, act with caution. Skullface implanted someone with the English language strain. Who it is irrelevant.
Why?
I tell you what Skullface really meant. Very close to you means you will be exposed. All the infected here have been given the Wolbachia. Even if the vocal cord parasites infect them now, they cannot reproduce. But if there is a different host among us, host to the English strain,
If that were the case, we'd see the symptoms.
what about the non-English speakers?
We have plenty of those, but the staff use English as a common language.
But if that someone has not spoken English yet, and begins to speak it now,
There'd be another outbreak.
the final mating pair of the English strain must be found immediately. Skullface is gone, but his threat still remains. On this base, do you see what the final mating pair is? With him dead, those parasites are the stain he wished to leave upon the world. His thirst for vengeance. In their flesh. Think. Does anyone here bear a grudge against you? Who would target you, specifically?
The
I don't know.
cleansers that Code Talker mentioned, they weren't Skullface's true goal. All we have is circumstantial evidence, but here's my theory. It was Cypher who started developing the vocal cord parasites as bioweapons, parasitic weapons, and Africa was the testing ground for them. As Code Talker said, their purpose is the ethnic cleansing of only those who speak a particular language. So they could do a weapon of mass destruction to eradicate specific groups, races, ethnicities, or colonies by the language they speak. Or a kind of absolute language control. Or maybe a tool for those arrogant fools to build some misguided utopia. I could see plenty of uses for them. However, in practical terms, they wouldn't be as dangerous as you'd think. Skullface said there were only 3 samples of the English language strain parasite. Why activate Sahelanthropus in Afghanistan? This is how Skullface wanted things to play out. The Soviet Union secretly develops a new type of nuclear weapon and successfully deploys it in Afghanistan. Revealing the existence of Sahelanthropus results in a return to the glory days of the Cold War. The threat it poses reignites the...
Hi, Mom. Right, it still has the rocket engines from Peace Walker. Okay. Sure. That's a mission complete.
race between the world's major powers.
The AI pod launch confirmed. We'll pick it up. I wonder what kind of secrets are buried in it.
Nuclear weapons
I'll let you know if we learn something.
get their hands
Got a report from the intel team. Remember how the man on fire was crushed by Sahelanthropus? Well, the Soviets recovered his body. Could he really be dead? Boss, head for Yaha Ogu's supply outpost and secure the man on fire's body. If Skullface was right, and a thirst for revenge can turn a man into a demon and keep the dead alive, and this man on fire who's been coming after us ever since you woke up, well, that just might be what's left of our old friend Volgin.
Except for Cypher. Cypher won't forget. They'll already be working on something, quietly, beneath the surface. They'll use the pieces of data scraped together from this incident to build their own bipedal weapon. It'll take them a long time to complete it, but for now, the Greed sector have found their new life's work. We'll have to be ready too.
Nice. Who is spotting me now? How are you spotting from that far away? Because I'm wearing the wrong camo, that's how. Boobies! Super sneaky. I don't remember if this game did it, but previous MGS games had that whole system where if you blow up their supply stockpiles, they're going to start having trouble equipping themselves. So, just to test things out, I'm going to rig these places to blow. And then we shall leave. Hold on. Can I just do this? Huh. Neat. That guy left his tower, so we can just leave. Awesome. Good timing, buddy.
Extraction arrived at the mother base.
Alright, yeah, because we pretty much already completed the mission, so that's that.
Marker placed.
I guess we just need to get a chopper out here. Good thing we're right next to a landing
Support
zone.
helicopter requested.
So yeah, we gotta do a couple of these busy work missions to just pick up stuff and then let the plot resolve. And that'll be that.
Yeah.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Well, let's go get the man on fire. There's also room for at least like one, like there's mission 111 and 113. Where's 112?
Please select a landing zone.
I wonder. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure what kind of mission this was. Was this a shooting mission or a sneaky mission? Or a bit of both mission? I don't remember. Let's find out. I just remember this mission not being massively interesting. I think it's a shooting mission. Let's see. You go scout ahead and see what you can see, lady. Go! Good girl.
Buddy has infiltrated our map has been updated.
Let's see what kind of security is up ahead. Secure the remains of the man on fire. Also, tapes, because we got a shit ton of tapes.
There's something I've been wondering. Why are you called Code Talker? During World War II, the U.S. military used the languages of different tribes, including the Navajo, as codes, right? I know the term Code Talker was used to mean people sent to the battlefield to speak in those codes. Were you one of them?
Our mother tongue was indeed used for war. But I did not go. I was already over the conscription.
This is a sneaky mission.
However, I was made to help craft the codes that were spoken.
Analysis complete.
So in a wider sense, you could call me a code talker for that. Navajo is a complex language, and virtually no one outside the U.S. speaks it. They must have thought it was the perfect language to use as a code.
Yeah, in the end, the Japanese never cracked it. The cipher is king in information warfare.
Of course, they didn't simply speak in Navajo. They created substitutions for words according to a code book, and then translated those into our language. Young Diné was sent to the front lines of the Pacific Theater as code talkers. To fight is an honor for the Diné. They were the pride of our people. But I cannot say this history brings me joy. Words are alive. When they are spoken, life is breathed into them. They become a part of the listener. Our words were transformed into lifeless ciphers and used for war. This, after the Black Ana spent generations suppressing the language.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I guess we shouldn't be calling you Code Talker, huh?
No, I do not mind. The reason Skullface called me Code Talker was because I also am responsible for coding language into the vocal cord parasites. I am the same as those young warriors, used for a cipher's sake. I must never forget that. The name, Code Talker, is a lesson carved into my being.
You said Skullface ordered you to weaponize the
Bonk.
parasites. But you also said he wasn't the reason.
And he wasn't. I was seduced by the parasites. That is a fact.
How? You mean from your curiosity as a scientist?
That I cannot deny. But there is more to it. The story goes back to the 19th century, to my earliest memory. One day, a man from the government visited our Hogan, our home. I cried as he yanked me from my mother's arms and took me away to an Indian boarding school. From that day forward, I became George. This was the name my teacher gave me. I was forced to give up my Diné name, forbidden from speaking anything but English. If we dared utter a word of filthy Navajo, the teacher made us eat a bar of soap.
Yeah. That was the U.S. government's education policy for Native Americans.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Was like erasing our people. Their education was tantamount to ethnic cleansing. Over time, the overt persecution of our language.
Hello. Good night.
But to this day, it continues to be eaten away by the lingua.
Let's pick up some of these guys for funsies.
Many of the Diné outside the reservations can speak nothing else. And it isn't just our language.
Target secured. You looked a lot better back in the 60s. I guess he got a bit fried in MGS3. Well, I guess we're not recovering him after all. Want me to get a tree frog for you? I'm sure Kojima has some really good explanation for all of this. Somewhere. But it's one of those what the fuck moments. I guess it was just to hammer home the point, because the tapes had already kind of given it away, but the game just wanted to go, are you absolutely clear that this is Volgin? Dear player, if you haven't figured that out yet, this is Volgin. You saw his face.
Extraction.
I guess they couldn't get the
arrived
voice
at
actor, though.
Motorbase.
Job's a good one.
I barely recognize you, Colonel. Skullface used your thirst for revenge against Big Boss, did he?
Boss, I've updated the mission list. We've received some new job offers. The details are on your iDroid.
Wait, obtain the key item.
Development project has been added.
Oh. Makes bandana available. Nice. Makes Fury Corn available. Holy shit, yes. Yes, I want the Fury Corn. Gimme.
Please specify a project.
Hells, yes.
Please specify a project.
I didn't remember that being a thing. So I guess we're on the quarantine platform now, right? Yeah, okay. How do I get out of here? Ladder. Okay, we got new missions now, so we can start doing those. Any yellow side ups? Or interesting side ups? Tank unit, mine clearance, wandering soldier. I kind of want to do those wandering soldier missions because they are related to something that I'd like to look into.
Select a mission.
Cursed Legacy. Recovered the 2 containers loaded with Code Talker's research materials. The containers are hidden in the jungle. Okay. Well, we shall do that then.
Please select landing zone confirmed.
Roger.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Wonder if there's shines down there.
Mission list updated. Please select a mission.
Helvetin iso kissa.
A fucking huge cat!
Mission accepted. Heading to Central Africa.
I'm gonna keep using Quiet because I want to get that relationship level to maximum. I don't want to make her bloody though. That's dumb. Rock out with your cock out.
Deploying.
Cursed legacy.
Boss, Code Talker's research has been stolen. The research materials have been packed into 2 containers and hidden in the jungle southwest of the mansion. Enemy extraction choppers will be there any minute. You have to find and retrieve those containers before they arrive. That area is being guarded by zero-risk security, and their client is XOF. If the choppers make off with the containers, that research will end up in Cypher's hands. That cannot be allowed to happen. One other thing, boss. We need a cargo-capable Fulton extraction device to recover the containers. Use your iDroid to order its development and have it dropped in.
I think I already have that, but thanks. Let's go.
Down there, boss.
The map has been updated.
Maybe I should have approached from the other side.
Detected. The map has been updated.
Can I just go along the river? I think this is going to end up
Enemy present detected.
not getting me
The
where I
map
want to
has
go,
been
isn't it?
updated.
Yeah, this is blocked off. Not permitted. Shortcuts disallowed. Snake. Snake, please. It's always funny in video games when the terrain is so sloped that it's kind of unsure by the game itself if it's steep enough for you to go up or not.
Analysis
Guards, they
complete.
must know where the containers are. If you can just squeeze it out of them.
They also seem to have like a shit ton of body armor.
Analysis
Like
complete.
these ain't your mama's guards. These are hardcore individuals. So I'll rather go hunt in the trees. In the jungle.
You have arrived at your destination.
Boss, looks like they're stepping up security around the target. Watch yourself.
It's fine by me. Snake, please. 'Cause we're just gonna put a mine there. And another mine there. And for good measure, another mine here. So if there's any reinforcements coming in, they're gonna have a bad time.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Wait, can Quiet even do anything in here?
Please select a
She can.
deployment
Okay.
point.
Go out. Okay, they're both looking the wrong way, so we're moving in. That's not a person. And I don't know what's happened, but he's so heavily armored that this isn't working. Oh, I'm not allowed to go down there. Okay, so they're so heavily armored now that I can't
Hey,
shoot
quit kidding
them
around.
at all.
Snake?
That complicates things, because there's a tiny narrow bridge,
Targets are 2 containers. Locate and extract them both.
which, you know, makes it kind of difficult to sneak in. So we might have to do something drastic, like just drop a artillery round of sleeping gas on them,
To your destination.
because otherwise this is going to be a very short mission.
Boss, looks like they're stepping up security around the target. Watch yourself.
I don't know if these mines are actually a good idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, so
Strike requested. Please remain clear of the strike zone. will commence shortly.
I took a nap.
You gonna extract him?
Wat is de situatie? Alle eenheden staan bij.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Guards approaching.
Verdere verlies is onaanvaardbaar. Hou jullie oren open. Uit.
Our early warning radar still hasn't picked up the enemy choppers. But it's only a matter of time before they arrive.
Problem is that these two guys are moving as a team of two rather than by themselves. Oh, they're gonna go to the mines. Or not. I think my mines have disappeared. Thanks, game. Cool. Nice game.
Visibility in the jungle isn't great. Watch out. You could run into the enemy at any time.
Feel the roots. The branches become one with the forest. The forest is aware of the enemy's noise. You must be too.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
I'm more aware of that giant glowy container.
Guards, they must know where the containers are.
The map
If you can
has
just squeeze it out of them.
I know where this container is.
sun will rise momentarily. Enemy
That's
presence
great.
detected. The map has been updated.
That's also great.
Analysis complete.
Okay. I don't like this mission. This is a royal pain in the ass.
You're pretty good. You're pretty good. Pretty good.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Target extraction confirmed.
Extraction.
That leaves one target to go. Take care of the next one. Boss, our early warning radar just picked up the enemy choppers. We'll keep you informed of their ETA. Hurry up and extract the target. You can't go firing on the XOF choppers. If we attack XOF now, it'll be a declaration of war against Cypher itself. That time will come, but it's not now.
Aww. What if I want to have a little shooting war? Okay. Is it down in the valley?
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
The fuck was that noise? There's this loud crash. Did you guys hear that? I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh, somebody walked into a mine today.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Okay, so the problem is I don't know where this last container is, apparently. But I'm gonna jump that gap
Enemy
and hope that
presence
it's on this side.
detected. The map has been updated.
Because now I'm just running around blind, hoping to spot it with the thermals. Because it is a big shiny box.
I've updated the info on your iDroid. Take a look.
Updated.
The PF soldiers have no idea what's in those containers. Strictly a need-to-know basis. Boss, you don't have much time. Move it!
We got plenty of time, don't rush me. I don't think so. She spots enemies, but not objectives. But that's alright, we found it. And with a bit of luck, that search is distracting them. Which means we can do this.
Alright. Target extraction confirmed. We've avoided the worst possible outcome. Exfiltrate the area. Go ahead and call the chopper. You can also exfiltrate the mission area by land.
I will
The
leave.
map has been updated.
Donkey! Don't run, donkey. Take a nap. Good donkey. My donkey. Okay, can I get a chopper?
Please
Oh, I'm
support
right here. Nice.
requested.
Chopper spot, 20 meters away. Though this mission went surprisingly smoothly, actually. I'm quite happy with that.
The enemies noticed the targets are gone. They'll be looking for you. Hurry up and exfiltrate the hot zone.
Cortleys, specify a project.
This is B-Squad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Squad. On station at LZ.
We're going home. I think I'm gonna take a short break here to feed the cats and get myself another drink to drink. And that, let's see what missions we got ahead of us.
Exfiltrated.
Alright, you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Arrived at Mother Base.
I've captured 2 wild asses.
Mission complete. Boss.
I'll take that B rank. I'm happy with it.
Boss, we got Code Talker's research materials back in one piece. The medical team has them under lock and key in the quarantine facility. The materials should help their research into the vocal cord parasites. Cypher won't be getting their hands on them now.
More tapes.
Prolonged time in the field is bad for the body and mind. I think it's time you took a break. Do it for me. Come back to Mother Base ASAP.
I wonder if Eli's murdered more children.
Stay back. It's too dangerous. Hey. Back up, kid. I said no. You have to stay back. Some things can't be helped.
What's happening?
Back to your quarters.
Ocelot, can we get a status report?
Shabani. Mayaka 9 Kingo ya Shabani.
It's down there. Hey, the tank at the bottom is filled with chlorine disinfectant. One whiff and you'll suffocate. Don't even. How could you let it fall down there anyway?
Make him into such a fucking menace. Well, Quiet doesn't need to breathe, so she can just go in and grab it.
Hit the alarm! No! You go down there, and it is over. Boss!
She doesn't breathe, you idiots!
There is no way to recover the body.
She doesn't breathe. It's fine. There's only one kid asking to be smacked. Oh, come on, are we gonna pretend she's dead now? We've established it in this game, in those very tapes you've given me.
What kind of stunt was that?
She doesn't eat. She doesn't drink. She doesn't fucking anything. Yeah. Yes. Oh, cool. She did get actually burns. Nice. Okay, she's a dum-dum. The fuck is your problem, lady? Also, I was told we were gonna suffocate, not get barbecued. Then again, she doesn't have skin anymore. That's just the parasite. So, all sorts of weirdness.
Look. Here.
I choose to believe she did it just to mess with Eli. Because she knows he's a Dick.
Boss, about that AI pod you retrieved from Emmerich's research facility. Guess what we found inside? A corpse. Human. The pod maintained a low internal temperature the whole time, and very little outside air got in. That would have slowed down decomposition. Still, the remains were mostly skeletal. Estimated time of death is between 6 months and a year ago. We put the screws to Huey about it. Listen to the tape. Turns out it was the body of someone we knew very well.
Well, we're gonna get to that. But first, like I said, I believe I'm going to have to take a break. Feed the cats, and where the hell is the helipad? Did I walk away from it again by accident? Yes, I did. It's over here. That just keeps happening all the time. Boop. Hold on. 19 tapes! I just listened to a whole bunch of them, and now we got 19 more. Also, no story missions to do, so I guess we're gonna have to do more side missions to try and trigger more story missions. Because I don't know what the triggers are. I'm triggered by the fact that I don't know what the triggers are. Okay. I'm gonna get us airborne and take that break.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
I'm really tempted to switch that song. But I'm not sure for what.
B-Quad. On station at LZ.
It's the most rockin' start from all of these.
Gaining altitude.
What are you doing up there? Thick snake booty. Alright, with that, I'll be back in a few.